everybody. Welcome back to My Pop Sports. This is Grandy. This is your first time here, welcome. Thank you for checking out the channel, checking out this video. You guys are returning, welcome back, guys. Hopefully everybody's having a good week so far. I've been pretty busy with the kids, activities and stuff, so definitely cuts away in regards to my listing time, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. So other than that, I am still working on the lots I picked up. I think I mentioned about last week. Just kind of going through all the cards and what I'm going to list on my eBay store, what I'm going to try and see if I get graded, and then just stuff that's actually pretty cool stuff. I'm going to have the Iowa card show, in-person card show. I got some pretty old school veteran autographs I got, so I'm going to have that at the show, so it's pretty cool on that end. But other than that, I'm just kind of working away, guys, so we'll see where we go on that. But today, this was just kind of something I was kind of thinking about, so I don't know what you guys think, but it's just one of those things where I think this is what is going to end up happening. So, FOMO. What is FOMO? Fear of missing out. And then what's going to entail with the way the economy is working, with the way government cuts, with companies cutting people, laying people off, things like that. How is that going to affect the card industry? What I think is going to end up happening, what is kind of, you can kind of see it actually kind of happening currently. So my thoughts are, this is the thing. And remember, this is just my thoughts, my hypothesis, theory, whatever you want to call it, right? I have a feeling that this year, possibly even next year, but we will see how things turn out. Things will get hyped up, and 2020 might come back again. 2020 and 2021, when the pandemic happened, sports cars kind of went through the roof. It just went insane. People jumped into it. Tons of money came into the industry, and it blew up. Right? I think it could happen again. And people are like, "You're stupid. Why would it happen?" You know, the government, you know, the economy is in a recession. If we do get into a recession, or money is down, people are getting laid off. Why would sports car, which is kind of a luxury item, become something that people are going to get into? So hear me out. I could be wrong, but this is just what I think could possibly happen. As you can see, in-person card shows, there's a boom right now. There's an increase in it. You're going to see an increase in it of attendance, of people buying, all that stuff, I believe, throughout this year. I feel that way because as the economy is having, you know, its issues currently, people are getting laid off. People don't have a job. So if you don't have a job, what are you going to do? You're going to do a hobby. You're going to do something on the side besides looking for a job, right? But you're going to be doing something in your spare time, which in turns into sports cards, guys. I have a feeling that's going to happen. Kind of what happened during the pandemic. I felt like a lot of people, yes, there was a little bit of the free money shit, but I still feel people had time on their hands. So when you have extra time, you tend to do more things that you used to do, or hobbies that you'd never had time to because you were so busy working and all that stuff. So I think you're going to see an increase in that. And then on top of that, this is the, you know, human nature, when, you know, you're struggling financially, whatever, people tend to kind of get desperate, and gambling becomes an issue, okay? Sports cards, as we all know, at least I believe it, it's gambling, right? When you open these boxes, so you're going to see people feel like there's an opportunity to get some type of revenue by opening boxes, by joining, you know, buying mystery packs, by joining breaks, things like that, buying cards, anticipating it to go up, thinking it's an investment, okay? Especially if the stock market, as we have seen, is kind of did a downturn, right? So people are going to think that this is an alternative. I'm not saying they should or should not, but I'm just saying, if you have been collecting for many, many years, or if you understand collecting and also understand sports cards, the industry in general, I feel like, you know, I'm going to help educate them and explain to them, don't have that FOMO, fear of missing out, especially if they're just getting back into the hobby, getting back into the industry. I feel like it's my obligation as a dealer, as a person that has information, to help them, through my experience, understand that it's okay to join the hobby and have fun with it, but understanding the pitfalls of it. That's the biggest thing, is that people don't know, if they're just getting into the hobby, the pitfalls of doing a break, of buying a card and it tanking, buying a car, thinking that you're investing in a player and they, tear an ACL, God forbid, and their cards tank and they lose money. So it's one of those things where I feel like it's my obligation to help inform them, to get, to let them know the downfalls of the industry, of the hobby. If you look at it as an investing or buying something in, that it's going to return a ton of money. So we're going to see this, guys. At the end of the day, I think you're going to see an increase of people getting into the hobby again, or coming back, or just, at the very beginning, the first time that they think that, sports cards is their next big thing to pop again. I think you're going to see an increase of that. You're going to see more people spend more money, which is great for the hobby and all. But as long as they do it in a reasonable manner, like I just said, you have to help educate them. Now, is this going to be good or bad for the hobby in the long run? As long as, people are getting into it and understanding what they're getting into, it shouldn't be a problem. But at the end of the day, you're going to see an influx in the business, which is going to be a good thing, guys. But as I mentioned, there's going to be a lot of people who have a lot of time in their hands again. And sadly, and this is the thing, they're going to do something that they used to enjoy, or they could see themselves enjoying, or thinking that it's going to be invaluable. So let me know. Do you guys think I'm wrong? Am I right on that? I think people are going to have a little bit of that FOMO, fear of missing out, jumping into the hobby again, or brand new, or thinking it's going to be investing. I really believe that's going to happen. How is it going to turn out at the end? Don't know. We just don't know. We already seen what happened during the bubble, during the pandemic, how it was a huge influx, then all of a sudden a crash. And then we saw a steadily stream of of interest into the hobby, continuously kind of a plateau, and then a little bit of an increase. And then now you're going to see a big increase again. At least I feel that way. Even though, like I just said, the economy might hit a little bit of a recession, or a big recession, who knows? And then, like I said, a lot of people who are sadly getting, losing their way of making a living and thinking that this is another avenue. So you're going to see that. You're going to see an increase of people who probably looking to flip. So you're going to see that too. So huge opportunities, at least for myself. I feel like there's going to be huge opportunities for people to buy, to sell. It's going to be a interesting year. I think it's going to be an interesting year. I could be wrong. I could be completely in a way left field and don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But that's just kind of what I see right now and what I think is going to end up happening. Increase. Shows are going to be up the wazoo. It's going to go crazy. I think eBay is going to be selling like crazy. I think Whatnot is going to be going crazy. Just a lot of people, more interest, more time on their hand. More time on their hand means more time they're going to be doing these types of things, hobbies, investing, if you want to call it that. Don't. But I don't know. That's just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys like this stuff, feel free to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, all good. I always say I appreciate you watching the video all the way through this. Don't forget, check out the eBay stores. I got 2 of them now. Links are in the description. Feel free to make an offer on any card. I try to price everything as reasonable as possible, so every little bit helps me and my family. Other than that, couple more weeks. I'm prepping for the Iowa card show. I know I keep talking about it, but I'm excited for it. I'm going to go back home, see some family, and do the biggest card show in Iowa. I'm excited, so can't wait. Hopefully I see you guys there. If not, all good. Other than that, my Bears are looking good. Off-season champs once again, I feel like, but you never know how that pans out. We will see. Other than that, man, hey, WNBA is coming up here soon, guys. I'm telling you, Caitlin Clark cards are flying off everywhere. I can't hold it enough. There you guys go, man. Other than that, have a good rest of the week. Till next time, guys.